Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a jungle treehouse. This is part of my Biome build series, and after seeing how much you guys loved my hill house, I just couldn't resist making this. A lot of you guys have been asking for a jungle treehouse forever, and I have delivered. If you do like this video, by the way, please do give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. Also, comment down below what other Biome related builds would you like to see. I would be incredibly interested to hear your guys' opinions. Check out the card system, check out the description below. I'll be leaving links to all of my other Biome related builds in there. They will be in one handy playlist, plus I'll leave a couple more things as well. And you know what, just because I'm nice, as I snap my fingers, my Biome playlist will have appeared on the screen and you'll be able to click that and it will take you to it. But without any further ado, let's talk about building this treehouse. So, I am conveniently in my jungle world at the moment, which is where it best fits in. You can't make it anywhere that you like, but I'd make it in amongst the jungle, just so it kind of fits in here. And to make it, we're going to be needing some jungle wood, as you might imagine. We'll also need some jungle planks. We'll also need some spruce planks. We'll need some jungle stairs. We'll also need some spruce stairs. Also, grab yourselves some jungle slabs and grab yourselves some spruce slabs. Also, some things that we'll need later on. We'll need ourselves some dark oak wood stairs, and we'll need loads of other stuff. As a matter of fact, we're not even going to grab it now because we do need so much. So once you have each one of those, and once you've figured out where you want to make it, I'll be making it right about here, right in the middle of everything. Well, first of all, you're going to want to do a row of jungle wood, and this is as high as you want to make it. You want to make it as high as you want to make it. I'm going to make mine roughly about there, and the row is as big as you want the house to be off of the floor, so that can be 30 blocks, 60 blocks, 100 blocks, however much you want, but I think that this is just about right, maybe even a couple more. This is just about right for me. And on top of this top jungle wood, what you want to do is you want to do a layer of jungle slabs going all the way around the top of this. So do a layer of jungle slabs going all the way around the top of this, like that. And what you then want to do is you want to go all the way around those jungle slabs one more time. So go all the way around them one more time, and you'll have something which should look like this. And what you should find that you have is you now have a 5x5 square of which we can actually build this jungle treehouse from. And what you want to do is from the front left hand corner of the little platform you've made, you want to do 3 jungle wood coming up from this corner. That's 1, 2, 3. You then want to do 2 upright diagonals, so that'll be 1, whoops, and that'll be 2. Do 2 bottom right diagonals, that's 1 and 2. Then connect it down to the ground, like that. What you can then do, and you know what, a material that we do need is we need some green stained glass. Now, if you don't have this, that's fine, just use regular glass, but I think that green stained glass looks kind of cool. And what we want to do is this. So we want to, with our spruce stairs, we want to place a spruce stairs here and here. So that is left of this, or right of this very first jungle wood that you placed, and then 1 block away from it, you want to place the exact same thing. And then on top of that, you want to place a glass. Then on top of that, you want to place upside down spruce wood stairs, like so. You then, going in between these stairs, want to place a regular facing jungle stairs, and above that place a green stained glass, like this. And later on we'll also place a door, but we can do that later. Well, once you've done that, you then want to come to the left hand side of your build here. And on the left hand side of your build, this is what you want to do. So going left of this very first jungle wood that you placed, you actually want to place a spruce plank going left. You then want to place a regular facing jungle wood stairs. Then still going left, you want to place a spruce plank, and then still going left of that, you want to place a jungle wood. You can go up on top of the jungle wood by 2, that's 1, 2. And once you've done that, you then want to, on the second row of this, like on top of this spruce wood plank block, you want to place going right a green stained glass. Then you want to place a jungle wood. Then you want to place a green stained glass. And then on top of this, going right, you want to place, it's kind of weird here, what you actually want to place is you want to do an upside down spruce stairs, like this. And then still going right, you kind of just want to place a jungle wood plank. And then still going right, you want to do an upside down spruce wood stairs, like that. And what you can also do is you can, coming out from either one of these bottom spruce wood planks, you want to do a spruce slab, like this. I know, it looks a little weird, but it'll make a bit more sense later. Well, once you've done that on that side, you want to do the same thing on the opposite side. So on the opposite side here, going right of this bottom jungle wood, we want to, going right, do a spruce wood plank. We then want to do a regular facing jungle stair. Spruce wood plank, jungle wood. On top of the jungle wood, you go up by 2. You then want to do your going left, upside down spruce wood stairs. You then want to do your jungle plank, then an upside down spruce wood stairs. Then in between the jungle wood stairs and the jungle wood plank, you want to place a jungle wood. And then left and right of that jungle wood, you want a green stained glass. You, with your spruce slabs, you want to do 2 spruce slabs in front of each one of those spruce wood planks. And then on the back of your build, once you've done that on the side of the build, you do want to move to the back. And what you want to do on the back, it's very, very similar to what we've been doing already. But to connect these 2 bottom jungle woods together, going from left to right, we want to have a spruce wood stairs. Then we want to have an upside down jungle wood stairs. Then still going right, a spruce wood stairs. Then we want to completely fill this row, this next row, on top of it in with green stained glass. We just want to have green stained glass there. Then for the next row on top of this, going from left to right, we can have an upside down spruce wood stairs, regular facing jungle wood stairs, and then an upside down spruce wood stairs. And what you want to do on top of this first spruce wood stairs that we place, we want to place a jungle wood. Do an upright diagonal, followed by a bottom right diagonal, and fill the center of that space in with green stained glass to give you this sort of shape. I know, it looks a little bit weird, but it looks kind of cool at the same time, right? Well, once you've got that sorted out, what we now want to do is coming to the side of the build, we want to take out our old pal, the jungle wood stairs. And coming to the very front of the house, and where we have this third jungle wood here coming up from the ground, we want to place a spruce wood stairs to the side of it, like this, coming out the side. We then want to place a spruce wood stairs coming out of the jungle wood plank block in the middle, and the same on the back like this. And then for the next row of the roof, like going from left to right, what we want to have is, like on top of this back block, this jungle wood, we want to go right by 1 with the spruce wood stairs. Then we want to do a jungle wood stairs, followed by a spruce stairs, jungle wood stairs, spruce stairs. And we want to have the same pattern coming up the entire side of the roof. So starting from left to right, it's like spruce, jungle, spruce, jungle, spruce, like that. And what you can also do is you can do a row of jungle wood slabs on the top like that. But you do want to have a jungle wood stair. So can you see where you have the jungle wood slabs? Well, you want to have a jungle wood stair on top of this very top actual proper jungle wood here, facing this way. And you want to have a jungle wood stair here, facing this way. Can you see what I mean? Like that. Well, once you've done that side of the roof, you actually want to do the other side of the roof. And to do that, you guys know what we already have to do. So for this first row that's on the side of the roof, we want to have a spruce wood stairs here, here, and here. So it's like starting from left, place 1, miss 1, place 1, miss 1, place 1. Then for the next row, going from left to right, we want to have 2 spruce wood, 1 jungle, 2 spruce, like so. Actually, that's completely wrong. What am I doing there? For this next row, we want to have 1 spruce, 1 jungle, 1 spruce, 1 jungle, 1 spruce. And we want to have that very same pattern following all the way up the side of your jungle wood house, like this. That's perfect. So that's what we want to have for the sides of the roof. But we also want to do the front of the roof as well. So once you've got both sides done, on the front of the roof, you want to make sure that each one of these spruce wood stairs overhangs the front of your build by 1 row. So make sure that each one of the stairs overhang the front of the build by 1 row. What you then want to do is, facing you, underneath each one of these stairs, you want to have an upside down jungle wood stairs, like this. Perfect. Not only do you want to have that on the front, you want to have the same thing on the back. So on the back here, we want to have our spruce wood stairs, and we just want them to overhang like this, and then we will place our upside down jungle stairs underneath each one of these, so like facing towards us, and even at the top here like that, to connect things together like that. And once you've done that, that is in essence the actual treehouse. And I know guys, it's a little bit small, but it is still kind of cool. And I don't really like making these big massive biome houses. I think it's kind of cool to have these small little houses dotted all the way around the map, and you can just have loads of them. You don't have to devote years and years and years to building them, but if you like, I can always build a bigger version of this. I do have some ideas, but that is the actual base house. And what you then want to do is this. So the easiest way to do this is to take out your jungle wood slabs, and you want to take each one of the 4 sides of your jungle wood slabs that we already have, and we want to extend them coming outwards, each by 2 rows. It will look like this. It will look like 1 row, then 2 row like that. Then come to the side here, and it will look like 1 row, 2 row coming out. Then this side, it will be 1 row, 2 rows coming out. And this side, it will look like 1 row, 2 rows coming out. Connect them together at the corners. Connect each one of these corners together with a jungle wood slab, so you form kind of like a star shape. You then want to do upside down dark oak wood stairs going all the way around the edge of this. So upside down dark oak wood stairs, and you don't have to use dark oak wood if it's for some reason too difficult for you to get a hold of. And by the way, make sure that they do connect correctly on the corners, otherwise you'll have some pretty funky looking stairs, but it looks kind of cool as well if you mess up. But you want to have some upside down dark oak wood stairs basically going all the way around the perimeter, and it looks kind of cool. And the fact that it's not like a solid square shape or a solid circle shape or anything does look kind of nice, and you have something which should look like that. So once you've got that taken care of, we can actually move on to one of the cooler parts of this build, and this is what I think makes this build really, really cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take out our jungle wood again, and dotted randomly around the treehouse, and you can have more than 2 of these, but I'm only going to be placing 2. Randomly around the treehouse, you just want to take out your jungle wood, and you want to like have a row of jungle wood coming out from the ground. And it wants to be different heights in relation to the treehouse. So you can see that that row of jungle wood is just a few rows shorter than the jungle wood that we have in the middle there. And you can even make it higher as well, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it roughly the same. And you can have them like varying distances away from the treehouse. And I think that this one is going to be just a couple of blocks shorter. Or you know what? I might even change the position. I might make it a little bit more right. I might make it a bit further away, and I might make it a little bit further towards me. And that's going to be a little bit shorter. And the purposes of these... is that satisfactory? Short? Boom. And the purposes of these 2 rows of jungle wood, and remember, you can have multiples of these, is that we're now going to make platforms that we can now connect to our jungle hut. That's what we're going to do. So our jungle treehouse, we're now going to make platforms that we can connect to it, and they'll look something like this. So once you have your 2 rows of jungle wood, you then want to do like rows of jungle wood slabs going around them, and you can make these platforms varying sizes. So we can have one that's kind of like a little bit smaller maybe. So maybe we just do like 1 row of jungle wood around it, like I've done there, and then we can like extend each one of the edges around just by maybe just 1 row of jungle wood like that. But we can also have one that's a bit bigger, maybe even the same size as that one. So we can have like, we can do a ring of jungle wood slabs going all the way around like this, and then maybe we can add 1 and 2. So very much like what we have for the actual like proper house itself, and 1 and 2, and we can connect that at the corner, can't we? I do believe that I did just mess up on that one slightly. Do I need to? There we go, that fixed it. And yeah, or you know what? They can even be weird shapes if you want to. Why not just make this a weird shape? Why not make it just a little bit extraordinary like this? That's kind of cool, isn't it? I don't want to do that to that one, but I think that kind of suits it. And what you then want to do is you want to go around your platforms once you've figured out how tall they are, once you've figured out where they're going, all of that stuff. Just do a row of upside down dark oak wood stairs going all the way around them, and it just adds a little something to them. It makes them look kind of cool. I quite like it. It's I don't know, I kind of like the decoration, and I like the fact that it's a little bit darker. It provides a nice amount of contrast. I mean, you could use the spruce stairs, but I do think that the dark oak stairs really does like separate. So there we go, we have that one, and that's a bit more jagged, but we have this one, and this is a bit smaller in relation to the other one. And can you see how these stairs messed up a little bit on that side and that side? I kind of like that. You can make it so that the stairs are obviously they all connect properly, but you know what, I think it's a bit more fun to have them be a little bit different. That's kind of the essence of this house. You want this to... You don't want it to seem like too planned out, and it isn't. So we just have something that should look a little bit like that in both cases. Now what we're going to do, we have to actually like make the trees. We have to make the trees that these are supposed to be. So first of all, just before we get anything started here, we're going to take out our jungle wood. And you see what we have here, how we have the you see what we have here, how we have the like the trunk for the actual treehouse. Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to add like random rows of jungle wood around it like this, and this is just going to reinforce reinforce the trunk of the tree like that. I mean, they don't have to go all the way up to the top if you don't want to, although I would suggest that some of them do so, maybe like a couple, but it's all random, and I would highly suggest just having it how you like it, which is kind of what I'm doing here, and you'll have to connect them with jungle planks all the way when you get to the top, and it doesn't have to be perfect either, by the way, guys. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. You can randomize it, and you can do all sorts of, you can just completely randomize it. You can add some jungle wood going all the way around the base so it actually looks like a proper tree. You can have it facing all different directions. You can have it flicking up in the air if you want to, but the idea is that it kind of looks like a tree. I mean, that's kind of the point, isn't it? It wants to look a little bit like a tree house. I mean, it is a tree after all, and it can just be nice and random. And the ladders can be absolutely anywhere that you want. Like, it could be on the side here, it could be leading up into the jungle tree house. I haven't actually decided where the ladders are going to go yet. They could even bring you up onto the platform. So we've added some jungle wood there, and what we need to do, we'll get rid of all of our materials. So what we need to do now is we need to grab some dirt or some grass. We need to grab some jungle saplings, and we need to grab some bone meal. And what we're going to do here is, where we have our two platforms, we're going to destroy the center block of the jungle wood. We're going to replace it with dirt, we'll place a sapling in it, and we'll grow it with bone meal, and there we have like a tree built into the platform, and I think that that's amazing. I think that it looks really cool. So we'll place the dirt, we'll place the jungle sapling, we'll stay a little further back this time, and you can see that that one's a little bit bigger, and that's wonderful. That's kind of what we're after, and I like the fact that they're all different. And what we can also do, and what you should also do, you should place some jungle saplings maybe around the base of the tree house, and you should grow them with bone meal, and you should just, whoops, if they will grow, why won't you grow? Something is obviously obstructing this one. What's the matter with you? Maybe it's the fact that I'm not bone mealing it. That might be it. There we go. So that one's growing. And where'd I place this other one? Place that other one there. That one's growing. I like seeing the treehouse all condensed. Like, I like seeing loads of jungle saplings around it. That's what I like to see. And what you can also do, so you can see that we've grown a few around it now, you can, with your jungle wood, and you can grab some jungle leaves for this as well. Coming out of the tree, you can have some like random jungle wood, and you can have like branches, and you can place some jungle leaves going around it, and these can be random, so you can just like make branches. They don't even have to look that good, to be honest, all by themselves. So you can see that one, that's not necessarily even good, but you place enough of them, and you place them all in random directions and stuff, and eventually it just starts looking really, really cool. You just want to have something which should look like this. And you know what I've just realized, before we actually move on to the next part, before we start randomizing this a little bit, what we have to do with these two platforms that we have here, well, you're probably wondering, since I haven't mentioned it, how do we actually connect these back to the treehouse? Well, we're going to be using our jungle slabs, if I can find them. We'll be using dark oak wood slabs as well. We'll also need ourselves some jungle fence, and we will be needing some jungle stairs too. And I don't think that we need too much else. So what we're going to be doing is, you'll basically just pick from this center platform, this center stage, you'll basically pick like a random dark oak wood stair, and you'll knock it out, and you replace it with a jungle wood one, like this. And I'm just going to replace that. Actually, I can't replace that stair, can I? Because I don't have the room. So I'll put the jungle leaves away for just a moment. And just to replace what I've just broken there. And I might break some more. I'm going to have that. And we want to have a row of jungle wood stairs that kind of lead down. And this is difficult to do, to be honest, without the... see, it's just placing upside down. So we might just have to place a proper formed plank there. And we can place that. And then we can have like some jungle slabs leading to this, and it can even it can detour a little bit, and then we can have like a jungle wood stairs here, and we can like build this up, and it can just look a little bit random like that. And we can, there we go, so we'll connect it together with the slabs, and it actually comes down onto the platform. And then we want to place the dark oak wood planks going around, the dark oak wood slabs I should say, going around this. And if it interferes with the trees, then so be it. I think it looks kind of cool. You don't have to make it perfect, it can all be random like this, and we just want to have that there. So next to the stairs, I would suggest having some actual plank blocks so that you can place your jungle fence on it. So I'm going to build those up so that they're actual proper plank blocks so I can place some jungle fence. And what we're going to be doing with all of the dark oak wood, by the way, is we're going to be placing, and this includes going around the platforms, we're going to be placing jungle fence going around them. So this is what the first one is going to look like. This is the first one. There we go. So you can see it's just got the jungle fence. It's a bit sloppily placed, but that's kind of the point. And we want to do the same thing with the center one here. But before we do that to the center, we do have to connect this opposite platform. We do have to connect this platform to it. So we'll place like a jungle wood stairs here, and then we'll use jungle wood to back it, and then we'll place maybe, you know what, we'll place like a jungle wood slab coming out, and then maybe this way and then this way, and then we'll have a jungle wood, and then we'll have a jungle wood stairs here, and then we'll see if will that actually connect to it, or have we went a little too far down. Like, I think that we may miss this, actually. I do think that we'll have to start one block backwards. Oh no, actually that worked out perfectly. So it'll look like this. And then what we want to do is we just want to, like, we can destroy those jungle blocks, and we just want to have dark oak wood slabs built around those and around the actual slabs, and we just want to be able to place jungle. We just want to be able to place some jungle fence, and that's all we want to do. So I'm going to be placing here, and that's actually fine. That's actually fine. I don't mind the floating blocks, actually, but you'll just have to get it how you like it, and that's pretty much the whole mantra of this build. You just want to get it just the way that you like it, and I like the fact that it's a little bit messier than some of my other builds. I like the fact that it's not exactly like yours. Will probably not look like mine exactly. It'll be the same thing. You realize that the house is very much in the same style, but yours will be very, very different. Like, yours won't look exactly like this one, because mine's a little bit too random, and yours will be as well, I think, I hope. That's kind of the point. So you just want to tweak it as much as you want to. You want to make these platforms bigger, smaller. We do have to go around these with the jungle fence. And what we're also going to do is, once you've done this, we're going to add some more trees, and we're going to add some more leaves, and we'll add some lighting, and then we'll mess about with the interior of that little hut that we have. There we go. So you can see that this is what we have so far, and this is a pretty good base, isn't it? That's not too bad. So what we'll now be doing is we'll be adding some more, like, we'll add some jungle wood, and we'll be adding some more branches to the tree, because I feel as though that it needs a little bit more. We just need a little bit more branchage, and I'm going to actually extend this out. I'm going to place a dirt here in this position. Now I'll place it here. I'll place the tree sapling, and hopefully I'll be able to grow it with the bone meal, although I don't know. Will I have to place blocks around it? Sometimes, and I'm not sure why, because I'm not sure what the parameters for growth are. I don't know why these don't grow, but sometimes that helps, sometimes it doesn't. It might be that that's in the way. No, for some reason that one just doesn't want to grow. So for some of these, we'll get rid of the. Actually, we do need the dirt, so we'll get rid of the dark oak wood. Sometimes you might just have to add your own jungle leaves. Maybe you'll just have to, like, make your own little part of the tree, but that's pretty cool as well. I kind of like that, and like I said, it doesn't really have to be perfect, and it'd be kind of cool if you had some jungle saplings, like, in front of the build as well. So the entrance, the ladder, what we're going to be building later, it's a little bit hidden, maybe. I kind of like that. I kind of like the effect of it, and that is what I'm going to do. And I'm also going to bone meal the area as well, just to add a little bit of color, and it just lightens things up a little bit, just a little bit like that. And yeah, that's actually progressing on kind of nicely. Maybe this branch is a little bit out of place, this one that we have on the left. Maybe that's a little bit out of place, but you'll just have to tweak it. You'll just have to make it how you like it. And I can even show you the original one that I'm quite happy with after I've finished this tutorial. But are we lacking a little bit of greenery up here, do you reckon? We can place a dirt here. And what I would like to do is I'd actually like to grow some jungle saplings from the dirt. That'd be really cool. I'd actually like that a lot, but for some reason they just don't want to grow. I didn't have any trouble with my actual proper treehouse. I'd love it if you could grow. Please grow. Hang on. So we'll place a dirt here. We'll place one here. Come on. It just doesn't want to grow. That's so upsetting. But you guys get the point. You just want to have it until you like it, and you just want to have it. You just want to have it perfect for you, so we can place some dirt here, and I think that this will grow, please. No, it doesn't. Yeah, there we go. It grew. Fantastic. So the more it's surrounded and embedded in the trees, I think the better. And I do like it when the jungle saplings grow like so you can see them from like in front of the tree, so they grow higher than the treehouse, just like that one did. I actually quite like that. See, these are actually grown now, and what you can do is you can, if they grow out of like thin air, just make it so that they have actually grown from something. Like, just make it so that, just like connect them to the ground and connect them to other trees and stuff with your jungle wood. It's not that hard, and you'll find how you like it. You'll as you experiment with it, as you see it a little bit more, you can see that we now have some trees back there. And what you can do is you can prune these trees, you can add branches and stuff, and you can add like dirt, and you can add jungle tree saplings, and you can grow them, and you can really condense them. And the more they condense and the more they connect together, the better, to be honest with you. So we can place some dirt here, we can have the jungle sapling, and hopefully you'll grow. Yeah, fantastic. And then if you want, like I said, just connect it all the way down to the ground so it makes a little bit more sense. Maybe make sure that they all face the right way, and just make it so that it looks exactly how you want it. And you might want some bigger trees in the background, might want some more trees, but you guys get the point. That's pretty much the gist of it. So this isn't exactly the way that I want it, but I could spend hours doing this. But once you do have it the way that you want it, something that I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the spruce fence and the dark oak fence and the glowstone. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some random hanging glowstone from the trees. So like on the platforms especially, around the platforms, all at different lengths and all in like different positions. So it's a little bit random. Once again, kind of like random is the name of the game. I'm going to have a little bit of glowstone kind of like hanging from the trees, and they can come from underneath the platforms, and they can come from they can just come from random places like this, and I think that it looks kind of nice if they just hang and they illuminate the place. So, you know, don't place them too close together is a suggestion, but you can as well if you want to, and make sure that you can actually see them. You can do that, and you can even just do it to like the trees surrounding it. So like if you just see like a tree and you feel that you just want to hang some glowing lights from it, that's perfectly cool, and I think that it looks kind of nice. So you can just kind of like just add some random glowstone, add loads, don't add very much, it's kind of up to you. And something that I am going to do, I am going to, just so that you know that it's kind of like the main platform, on each one of the four corners of the platform we're going to have like hanging lanterns. So can you see where like right on the corner block where we connected things together, on top of these corner blocks we're going to do 2 dark oak wood fence coming up. We're then going to do a spruce fence. We're then going to extend the spruce fence towards us and to the left by 1. We'll place a glowstone in the center of that. Then we'll place a spruce fence on top, and then we'll do dark oak wood fence going all the way around it. And we're going to do this on each one of the 4 corners, and it'll all connect together, and it'll look quite nice like that. So that's the front left-hand corner, and the front right-hand corner will look the same. Just to remind you, it's 2 dark oak wood fence coming up from the corners. We then have the spruce wood fence. We extend that fence in front, and to the right in this case, we place a glowstone in the center. We then want to place a spruce wood fence on top of the glowstone, and then we want to do dark oak wood fence, kind of just like surrounding it, and that's like the front right hand corner. And on the back it's the same idea, so remember on the corner it's 2 dark oak wood fence, then you'd want to do the spruce wood fence, extend that like outwards, like in this case left and like backwards. Whoops, if I can place it properly, like this. And then I'm going to place a glowstone in the corner again. Then I'm going to do a spruce wood fence on top, and then dark oak wood fence all the way around. And then for this back corner, it's 2 dark oak wood fence once more, here and here. Then spruce wood, extending this outwards, glowstone in the center. Then I'm going to do a dark oak wood fence here, spruce wood fence here, dark oak wood fence. You guys know how to do that, and so that will just make it quite apparent where like the center part of the tree house is, I hope, or at least that's kind of the idea. And something else that we can add that has just sprung to mind is we can take out our vines, and we can add vines everywhere, which further covers things up. So you can add these to the platforms. You can, well, I mean, if you can add them to the platforms, you won't be able to in most cases. So you can add them to the trees, you can add them to the leaves, you can add them to the jungle parts. Basically anywhere that you want to add them, and this includes the house as well. I quite like adding them to like anywhere they'll stick basically on the house. I quite like it. I like the effect that it gives, because of course in the jungle you would expect some vines and some stuff like that. So just place it all the way around. Place as much as you want, place as little as you want. It really does depend on how much vinage you really do want, but that's kind of the whole gist of it. And for the actual, like, inside of this, we're going to, like, I'm destroying this back block here, and I'm going to destroy this, and I'm going to destroy this block coming all the way around. So inside the house, the way that we're going to connect this up is we just want to have an empty row. And we want to have like a ladder running all the way from the back center block inside the house. We want to have a ladder running all the way up it like this, so that we come up like that. And then I'm going to have a bed just to the left of that, and you can have like a chest and a chest here, like here and here. And if you want, there is enough room for like a furnace and like a crafting table, so we could have like a furnace here, have a crafting table there, and you don't have too much room for anything else. And to put a door on this, to put a lid on it if you like, we have a jungle door right on the center, and there you go. And that's kind of like, and that's your jungle house. We have the platforms, we have the lanterns, we have everything looking kind of cool, and that is exactly what you're after. So obviously, yours may not look like this. You may have a load more jungle leaves, you may have more platforms, you may have them different heights, it should hopefully look a lot different to that, but that is the general gist of this house. Let me show you the original, because I have it kind of like I want it. It does look quite different from this. Let me show you. So this is the original version of my jungle house. As you can see, it does look a little bit different. This one is much closer to the ground. It has a lot more condensed trees. It doesn't have as many lights. It has more vines. It all feels nice and condensed. And this is pretty much the exact opposite of the one that I've made, and this is just to show you that you rarely have to make it how you like it. This is what I prefer, but also a big giant one with loads of trees and loads of platforms would look absolutely amazing. And you can see that the ladders are on the front in this one. It's fully customizable. You can do with it what you like. Well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this biome house. I haven't been doing them very often, but I definitely do appreciate that you guys really like them and you want them, and I will pay attention to what you guys want in the comments, so you'll have to let me know what the next biome house you guys want to see is. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a like, give it a favorite, give it a share. I'd really appreciate it, I honestly would. Follow me on Twitter at TSMC360. Check out the card system, check out the description below. I'll be leaving links to loads of videos and playlists that I have in there, including all of my biome houses. Comment down below, let me know what you want to see. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.